think for me, the healing journey started from I went home, I went to my grandmother, I went to my family, because I was facing an extreme situation where someone is harassing my family, my
He's
parents,
arresting your family.
my
Jeez.
parents, my siblings, my friends.
Wait, what do you mean arresting them? What's he doing? Is he calling them, blowing up their phones?
So I think when I left, so initially when I left my marriage, right, I said to him, listen, I think I need space and I need you to think about the things that are happening because this is not what I signed up for in our marriage, right? I was hoping that he was going to take time and reflect and come back to me and say, this is how we can move forward.
Gotcha.
But what happened is that the moment I left, he I think he didn't take that well. So, a lot of things happened where...
But now you didn't leave, like, she left, she said she's going to get a pillowcase or something.
No, but
Oh, yeah, I remember that story.
No, guys,
Pillowcase.
no. When you've experienced living with someone who has anger, who you don't know what they're going to do, when you say you're going to leave. The night before I'd say that I was leaving, there was a teddy bear. He had taken that teddy bear and ripped it apart.
Whoa.
So, like, when that has happened...
Yeah, you can't be honest.
And I'm not saying this because I'm saying things about him, but there's so many people that are in relationships that can turn physically abusive or emotionally abusive. It doesn't just start like that. If someone breaks something in front of you or shows a behavior or treats people around you in a way that undermines people, then you have to look closer into that person.
So when that happened, the teddy bear stuff, who do you call? Like, who do you tell? Aren't you shocked?
So that's when I was like, I can't stay. That's where when I'm telling my therapist is like, someone's going to die in this house. Rather leave, guys. Then right now, he can say whatever he wants to say about me. I am alive. He is alive. We are both well and alive.
Why did he rip the teddy bear? Like, what was happening? Was it an argument?
So it was, we had come to that point the day before I left where I was like, look, you continuously are getting angry, the shouting, I can't take this. I can't live like this anymore. I've had to physically restrain you from police. There are so many things that have happened. We're driving, you have road rage, you get out of the car, you take a rock and you throw it on the
With
road.
you in the car?
With me in the car.
Whoa.
I can't leave. I can't go home to Zim. When I'm coming back from Zim, you're being carried out of by bouncers. That's not the image of a husband that I want.
Hey, it's been like crazy 2 years, man.
Yeah, because I want to say, look, it's Berita's husband.
And it's Berita's husband, but also, you're my husband. I'm supposed to love you and respect you. In fact, I'm supposed to respect you. You are supposed to love me. Now, I've lost all respect for you because of the things that you are doing. And now, any conversation, I'm generally someone who doesn't like to shout and scream. I didn't grow up in that kind of a household. So for him, it seems like it's normal. For him, he's like, it's just a rough patch. We'll get through it. For me, it's like, no,
Sure, that's wild, man. How come you guys never had kids?
Hello, Luna. Welcome to Ngozi Fontaine, and thank you so much for coming back. So today we're talking about Berita and Nota. Ooh, that rhymes, ne? It rhymes. Yes, so these people used to be married, and they recently divorced. And yesterday, Nota put up a post on Twitter, or X rather, asking how did the EFF become so unpopular? And someone commented and said that they prioritized foreigners like you marrying Berita. And he responded by saying, I corrected my errors. Guys, let's just start there. Which errors did you correct? Because you were given time. We know that your wife left and she said that she's giving you time to start correcting your errors, but you didn't. We saw on social media how you were vile towards this woman. The tweets that you were putting out every day, you made her life miserable on social media. You still referred her as your wife, even though she said she wanted nothing to do with you. I was asking myself, if you can do this publicly in front of Pamkwabantu, what are you doing in private? How vile are you in private? It's a lot that this girl went through, how she was exposed, her family's secrets were exposed, how she wants to be a South African and she married you for citizenship. It was a lot. Actually, she corrected her errors, not the other way around. And you know the truth. We all know the truth. I don't know why you're fronting. So Berita put out a tweet saying enough is enough. A year ago, he threatened to bankrupt me if I dared to divorce him. He fled, evaded papers, and ran out of money abroad. But now he wants to play the hero. Please, I've had enough of his lies and manipulation. And lies we know he does. He lies a lot, okay? So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Just stick around. There's a video at the end of this video. Everything I say on this video is my personal opinion. It's not fact. It's what I think of the situation. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment down below, and let me know what you think. Bye.
The story is that I spoke to Senzo Mira the day he died. for Adele, because she bit like the melody of Tupsi's Finally, and that's a song I wrote.
Finally,
Take it easy on me. Comes from the finally.
Okay, we're going to do some
You understand?
research on that.
So it's like how I wrote that shit. So if I hear someone else with the shit that I wrote, I'm gonna know that's my shit. So
So
that's
from
a
here,
big paycheck.
I'll tell you why I know that. 1994 elections, I fought with my dad because he told me he voted for the ANC. I was 4 years old. I said, Daddy, why didn't you vote for Mandela?
Oh,
I'm the first person to be permanently suspended on Twitter
jeez.
in the world before Trump.
In the world?
Yes, they started it with me. The permanent suspension started with me. I told you about this.
Saudi, what's your name?
Well, who made Saudi do that? It was me. That open letter that I sent. Yes. Gave him the political capital to say, okay, fine. The youth are protesting. They're saying we must give 90% local. You understand? I got that. I used social media to do that because I knew that Saudi would pull the strings. And then he did that. I CC'd the entire board when I sent that email. I sent that email to the board and then I sent it to Twitter and then I made it trend. So then they were like, why is this trending? Oh, it's already in our inbox. Oh, let's read it. Oh, this has got a point. We can score some political points. Let's give these kids 90%. Then they'll always support us.
I was in primary school. Before Kiernan ever met Simdope, I was in primary school with Simdope,
Gune problem la.